Welcome to final BSc Statistics students. In Unit 1 of Paper 6, today we discuss Lesson 5, Statistical Basis of Control Charts, 3 Sigma Limits. The topic of Lesson 5 is Statistical Basis of Control Charts, which are known as 3 Sigma Limits. What is statistical basis of control charts? To construct any control chart, 3 lines are required. 1. Central line. Remaining 2 are upper control limit and lower control limit, which are known as 3 sigma limits. Clearly separate one. Central line indicates only the standards of the process, whereas the 2 other lines, upper and lower control limits, which are known as 3 sigma limits, which are only 3 sigma limits, which gives the basis for the control charts. Why? Because of the reason that 3 sigma limits, which means upper and lower control limits, only specify the reason, only specify the logical basis, only directly indicates whether the process is under statistically quality control. If all the points fall within the control limits, that is within the 3 sigma limits, that is within upper and lower control limits, the process is said to be under statistical quality control. Therefore, that is the reason why 3 sigma limits are known as the basis of control charts. The basis important point of constructing the control charts are 3 sigma limits. Now you take one by one. Let us consider x1, x2 and so on xn be the observations of a random sample of size n from the given process with the population parameter theta. What are x1, x2, xn? Whatsoever the readings drawn from the information obtained of the sample, whatsoever sample units have selected, if you take measurements, for example, diameter of a screw, if you want to test what is the quality of a screw, then we have to consider some kind of measure as diameter specified by the entrepreneur, producer of the company. Similarly, to test an electrical fan, the quality of the electrical fan produced by a company, obviously we take some measure, speed, something, etc. So then the speed, what is the average, what is the speed of one particular item, what is the speed of next item, what is the speed of electrical fan of another one. Likewise, how many number of observations, electrical fans we have considered at regular intervals of time as a sample, then we have to collect the information, which means measurements, particularly those measurements, readings of the respective sample items are known as x1, x2, xn, which are taken as measurements. Now we take as observations of a random sample of size n. which is taken from the given process, from a particular process with the population parameter theta. Now let us take and calculate based on these sample observations, calculate one measure. For example, mean is one measure, standard deviation another measure, range another measure. Like that, T is a statistic based on or computed on the sample observations. T is equal to T of x1, x2 and so on xn. That is the reason why we are specifying T as T is equal to T of x1, x2 and so on xn, be the statistic computed from the sample which has the variance, which has the mean and variance. Expectation of T is equal to mu T and variance of T is equal to sigma square T, which are known values to us. The mean is mean of T is mu T, expectation of T. Variance of T is sigma square T. So which are the known population values. If the statistic T is normally distributed, then from the fundamental property of areas property of normal distribution, the total area within the 3 sigma control limits is 0.9973. So if you recollect the definition of statistical hypothesis and normal probability law, that is from the areas property of normal distribution, 99.73 values, that is the probability 0.9973 values, the required probability, the probability of mu T minus 3 sigma T is less than T is less than mu T plus 3 sigma T will be the probability of 0.9973. This is from the standard normal tables, from which we have if you want to calculate mu plus or minus 3 sigma limits, if you recollect the areas property of the normal distribution, we can easily understand that mu plus or minus 3 sigma limits probability is 0.9973, under which, if you recollect another statistical definition of statistical hypothesis, in which probability of accepting the null hypothesis is 99.73%. So 99.73% of acceptance or accepting the lot, under which preparing the 3 sigma control limits, which means in another way I tell you, probability of modulus of T minus mu T is greater than 3 sigma T. The probability is 0.0027, which means it is a percentage out of 10,000. For example, you consider 27 defective items out of 10,000 items, only the error is going to be allowed in the lot. Based on the sample information, out of every 10,000 items, only 27 defective items are only to be allowed. That is, error percentage is 0.0027 out of 10,000. Out of 10,000, 27 defective items are allowed. So if you consider in this manner, you can understand easily that because of the reason in any production process, the inherent variability present in any kind of production process, it has an inherent variability because of the reason that whoever operate the vision or whoever follows the process, do the process, but it is not the matter. even though a particular person consistently do this particular procedure to manufacture a particular good, even then, even though skilled operators are operating the machines to manufacture a particular item, even though we can observe some kind of variation. I give an example. The same company, in the same company, similar and efficient workers are handling the mission. Even then, for example of a company manufacturing electrical fans, even though which are operated by similar and most efficient workers and most qualitative mission as well, qualitative manpower, qualitative raw material, even then some electrical fan, the example of electrical fan, protection of electrical fans, some electrical fans works less time than the some other particular electrical fans. Why? What is the reason? Same company is producing, same kind of efficient workers are performing the operations, are doing the job, but why? This is called inherent variability. Same kind of company or same company is producing some kind of goods, for example some kind of bikes or some cars in a particular company, but some particular car gives more mileage, some other car gives less mileage. Why? This is what we call in our statistics the inherent variability that cannot be controlled by human endeavor. That is the reason why this much of error, now I come to this particular point, that is the reason why this much of error is going to be allowed in any production process, that is not 0.0027. that is the reason why we are specifying too small. The probability that a random value of a statistic t computed from given sample lies outside the 3 sigma control limits is too small. Outside means greater, rejecting H0, rejecting the sample. Rejection percentage is very low if they follow specified standards. The rejecting the hypothesis, rejection percentage, rejecting the lot, the percentage of rejecting the lot is very small, is too small, based on 3 sigma control limits if you construct a control chart. So that is this particular aspect, that out of every 10,000 items, 27 items, defective items are allowed in any production process because of these reasons. On which the basis of control charts, the 3 sigma control limits are going to be constructed. Based on the 3 sigma control limits, we are specifying whether the process is under statistical quality control. We are constructing the control chart first and then we are explaining this. Now you see what is the formula. Expectation of t plus or minus 3 into standard error of t. SE means standard error. Expectation of t, you know, mean, that is mu t, and standard error of t, we know sigma t. Therefore it is mu t plus or minus 3 sigma t. With plus, the same formula with plus, it is UCL. The same formula with minus, it is LCL. Therefore 3 sigma control limits are only UCL and LCL, not CL. 3 sigma control limits are only UCL and LCL. Now you see, expectation of t plus or minus 3 into standard error of t is equal to mu t plus or minus 3 sigma t. Particularly you see, with probability 1 means almost sure, UCL is equal to mu t plus 3 sigma t, LCL is equal to mu t minus 3 sigma t, and CL is equal to mu t. That's what exactly, with plus sign mu t plus 3 sigma t, it is UCL. With a minus sign mu t minus 3 sigma t, it is LCL. To specify very clearly, if t is a particular statistic, then UCL is calculated by expectation of t plus 3 into standard error of t. LCL is calculated by expectation of t minus 3 into standard error of t, where CL is specified as expectation of t, which are standards of the company, standards of the process. Now come to the conclusion part. The computed value of statistic t lies within 3 sigma control limits, that is between the UCL and LCL. The process is said to be under statistical quality control. Otherwise, the computed value of statistic t lies outside the 3 sigma limits. The process is said to be out of statistical quality control. Hope you understand. Therefore, the entire construction of control chart depends on 3 sigma control limits. If you know the 3 sigma control limits, we construct a control chart. After constructing the control chart, we give this kind of conclusion. Thank you.